Sorry, Dave and Tom, first you want to introduce your guests, or you want to start with your principal? I'm sorry, you should start with your principal's report.
What are you trying to go with?
Yes, we'll go to the principal's
I'm
report.
sorry.
And we're sorry for the delay on your area.
It's okay. I'm here no matter what, so I'm good. Park testing is the week of March 14th through 18th for students in geometry and English 10, both regular and honors levels. And we've put together a plan to increase communication surrounding this test to the parents over the next 3 weeks, including a phone blast that will go home to parents the night before the test, reminding them to stress the importance of the test with their students. Additionally, this year, now that Park has released some test questions, they're reviewing those in both geometry and English 10. And then I was able to observe students completing a tutorial in the computer lab to become more familiar with the testing platforms that's online and the different tools that are available to answer questions, such as highlighting text, crossing off answers, and things of that nature. Another update on standardized tests. The state, if you haven't seen, denied the ACT protest, and so they are now negotiating the contract with the College Board for the SAT. However, we still don't have a budget from the state, so those two moving pieces, the state superintendent keeps saying that he's hopeful that they'll be able to provide the SAT this April. We don't see how that's possible, but however, as I've already stated, we're committed to providing all of our juniors this year with an ACT, and so they will still be taking that on April 19th, regardless of what the state decides to do. In regards to sectioning,
What if they do it the same day?
they won't. I highly doubt that. The way the ACT plans to set up the window is creating a testing window, which is a little different than the ACT's approached it. We've completed several rounds of sectioning now, and we still have one more round to go before things are finalized. These rounds include myself, Dr. Skinkis, our Assistant Principal of Curriculum and Instruction, our Director of Special Education, and our Director of Student Services, along with instructional coaches. We still need to finalize a few items in the last round, including special education, but it looks like right now we'll be up about 3.5 teachers. That could go as high as 4 FTE depending on what the special education needs come in as. There were some bad breaks in core subject areas and also AP subject areas that accounted for that additional increase. Also, C-Team will not be running this year due to low enrollment or interest. We need about 75 students in order to run that program. We had 51 students express interest, but not all students can take it. So if they're a student in extended reading or extended math or are in honors geometry, they can't take it. So when you took those students out, we were under 40 students that could sign up for C-Team. Also, I know that about 2 weeks ago there was a post on Brookfield Connections, which is a Facebook group, expressing concern that we were running AP Science courses at 34, and this was right after the first round of sectioning, and so that information is obviously completely false. I would never say that that is a credible source of information, but that was out there. And I don't know how, because after the first round we had told instructional coaches to go back and make sure that all students were appropriately placed and that we had identified all students before revisiting the numbers the second round. So just wanted to clarify that.
Well, I don't know if anybody told you, but all the board members got several emails from several people in Brookfield who don't support our parking proposition with similar things and saying we're combining AP chemistry and physics. Is that something that was ever even considered? Combining
No.
AP chemistry and physics?
No, that's virtually impossible.
Okay.
College Week is also this week, so during this week, staff hang up posters of where they went to college. They wear college shirts and talk to the students about their college selection process. Students also make announcements, our seniors, about their college selection process. And then on Friday, we host a small college fair outside of the cafeteria. The RBEF telethon was this weekend. We just hit over $27,000 today. So I want to thank all the board members who stopped by, Dr. Skinkis, building staff, students, of course Gary Prokes, Tony Mazio, who's the RBEF president, and the RBEF. And they put a lot of time and energy, not just this weekend, but throughout the year to make sure this event was a huge success. And In the telethon, I get to interview some students, and you really get to see the benefits of the telethon because students and staff talk about the phenomenal experiences that they get to do, some of which occur over the summer. So I just wanted to thank them for all of their hard work in providing that experience. The musical is next week. It's March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And tickets are available, $10 if they're bought in advance at the business office and $12 at the door. And the musical, again, is The Addams Family. And so I know everyone's been working hard and they're excited that it's been coming together at the end. We still have a few winter sports that are competing. Boys basketball has their Pack the Place game on Friday versus LT. And we have a student dodgeball tournament after that. To go in conjunction with that. And the regionals begin on Tuesday, March 1st at St. Ignatius. We had one diver qualify for state, Mac Catronbone, and he also competed at state last year as well. So we're excited for him. And then Lindsay Hoyt is still competing in the three-point contest for state, and so she has an opportunity if she continues on in that series as well.
Do we have an incentive for our sophomores taking the park exam?
We are working on that and trying to come up with some creative solutions. And one solution we're able to come up with is maybe looking at the level of engagement during the test. We can't tie it to actual performance because it took us 9 months to get the last park results back. And so an incentive that's 9 months away is not usually very effective for high school students. So we're looking at other ways to be creative, and we're asking staff to talk to students and to come up with ideas as well.
Yeah, in the past, what did we have? We had like a lunch, right? We had a
No,
Great
we
America
did,
trip.
We did exam
Yeah.
exemptions, we did final exam exemptions, and then we also did something, I think, with prom tickets.
Yeah, and there were some, I think some of the things, Laura, you mentioned were before Kevin and I got here with other incentives as well.
Yeah.
Whatever it
Anything-
takes.
Anything more for the principal?
No.
Thanks, Kristen.